Greetings. I want to show you a couple simple exercises. This is basically for beginners, but I use them still to this day, particularly the second of the two that I'm going to show you to warm up if I'm just don't want to think too much and I just want to warm up my right and left hand. Basically, it's just a chromatic run, and it's just repeated every fret and every string so that you kind of get a thorough cross-section of the guitar. And here's the pattern. It basically is even with the fingers here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. First finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, then fourth finger, third finger, second finger, first finger. So once you get to the top, you're going to hit the pinky note twice. Then you move up a fret, do it again. Now on a nylon guitar, I'm going to stop at the 9th fret. My first finger is on the 9th fret. My pinky actually gets up to the 12th. If I were on electric, I might go a little higher. This is, again, and then I might go back down. Okay, and then you could do it on the 2nd string, all the way up to the 9th fret, 3rd string, 4th string. Each string is going to have its own different feel and sense of difficulty. Maybe the 6th string might be the hardest just because you have to reach over the fretboard so much to get to it. But it's a great study for beginners to practice using all 4 fingers. One of the things that it helped me do, and the next one even more so, was it helped me to keep my pinky out and available. Prior to studying, and I learned this exercises, my professor, my teacher at Butler University showed them to me, Brett Terrell, and he, basically the idea was to kind of get my pinky to stop tucking in like this. Like when I was playing and I wasn't using my pinky would tuck away, and that meant that whenever I needed my pinky, it had to travel all this distance. It had to go from basically the palm of my hand all the way to the fretboard. And when I was able to get used to having the finger out there, when I was doing the exercises, I found that my pinky was more often ready to go, just hovering right over the fretboard, which is always good. So that's the first exercise. So I would say that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The second exercise now is going to work your third or your pinky a lot. Okay. So this is the exercise. Listen to the numbers. I'm going to put them in the info below the video so you can look there. And it's 1, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. Okay, again, 1, 4, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4. And you'll notice that every other note is your pinky. Okay, so that means that your pinky is going to be doing 50% of the lifting. And it will get a good workout. And this is one I still do to this day to kind of warm up my hands. And you can see that my fingers are just right there. They're barely moving at all. And that's kind of the goal, is to kind of get your fingers used to being ready to go at a moment's notice. And that's where a lot of your speed will come from. So those are the 2 basic scales. Now, if you're playing a classical guitar and you're working on your right hand fingering, there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 different variations you can do with your right hand on this. Or you could probably come up with some more if you incorporated your thumb as well. But basically, when I was playing this one here, I was doing index, middle, and then moving in. And it's an 8-note phrase, so that meant that every time I shifted, I would be starting with my index finger. So it'd be I am, 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 I am. Okay? Now another variation you could do is MI. So you start with the middle finger, go to the index finger. So it would be M I M I M I M I M I M I. And so when you shift, you're starting with the middle finger. And if you start with the index, you messed up somewhere. You double hit somewhere. The next one would be IA. you could do IA, and IA is actually is a good finger combination to use for speed because the index and the middle finger, I'm sorry, the ring finger and the index finger are closer to the same length than they are with any other fingers. So you can kind of just get in there, and a lot of players will use those two for their fast runs. The tough one is keeping the middle finger out of the way. And so I was going iaiaiaia, and then shift iaiaiai. Again, if you are on A when you shift, then you messed up somewhere. And so you could also do it AI, just like we reversed the MI or IM. We went to MI. We're going to go IA, and then you could feasibly. What I would do is go up this first string down the first string using IM, and then go up and down the second string using MI, and then go up and down the third string using IA, and so forth. So now AI would start with the ring finger. Okay, so here's what you can see. I'm kind of holding out my middle finger to get it out of the way. So practice that one, and some of these are not going to feel natural. This next one, MA, is also not going to feel very natural at first. So I'm not using my first or my pinky, and I'm just using my middle and middle and ring. So it's M A M A M A M A. Move it up a fret. M A M A M A M A. And of course the next one is going to be A M. So A M A M A M A M. And to me that one's not very comfortable. That was maybe one I need to work on more. What that does is that allows your first finger to be available for something else. If you can do something with that finger, then you can grab something else with the first finger. So, okay, now the last one. The last one's the most difficult, and it's like kind of classic walking down the street, chewing gum at the same time kind of exercise, rubbing your tummy, patting your head. And what it is I'm going to use the A. I'm going to use the 1 4 3 4 2 4 3 4 pattern on my left hand. And on my right hand, I'm going to go I M A M, I M A M, I M A M. And I suppose you could reverse that and go A M I M. You know, I just do I M A M. So it's a 4-finger pattern on the right hand. We still have an 8-note pattern here. So every time we shift, we should be still back on the I. Okay, we should be back. The index finger should be striking the string every time we shift up a fret. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm going I say I am a. Oh, it's hard to say it. Okay, you're asking me to do 3 things at once here. Let me just do it and. It's been a while since I've done that one. You can do it with a rest stroke or a through stroke if you want. And when you get going on the right hand, it feels like your fingers are just kind of like rolling. It doesn't really feel like you're doing you're doing as much machinations as you're doing. So it's I M A M, I M A M. Let's see if I can get a better angle on it. Can you see that? You could also do that with, it's hard with Segovia scales. You can do all 7 of those right hand patterns with your Segovia scales. Anyway, so there's 2 exercises, and it's they're basically beginners, but when you add in the right hand fingerings, you can make it more of an advanced exercise. And like I said, it's also a good warm up, so you'll always be able to use it. Once you learn it, you've got it. Okay. God bless you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.